I'm Chris Hewitt, Vice President of Marketing at Western International University. How about I start by telling you something you're already well aware of? You have more demands, commitments, and responsibilities than you actually have time for. Now, putting aside that generally obvious, somewhat frustrating statement, we want to share a different approach and a collection of tools to help you better manage, or more appropriately, invest your time. Now, time management is certainly not a new topic. It's actually a decades-old, well-established, $20 billion industry full of trends, fads, and some pretty interesting personalities. And if we move beyond the tips, hype, and promises, we find only one fact. There's a definite and finite amount of time available for each of us. That limitation, that finality, is one of the reasons we as a culture are especially obsessed with time. How obsessed? Allow me to illustrate. Recently, I noticed that all the clocks in our home were out of sync. We don't have a particularly large home, but we have an unreasonably large number of clocks, from the patio to each and every kitchen appliance. Rather than question the number of clocks, I decided to go about synchronizing them all. In a perfect example of futility, though, it took me so long to synchronize all those clocks that when finished, the clocks were still out of sync. If we just use my madness as an example, it's clear that we need to shift our thinking. And we need to do so without solely relying on fads or generational corporate movements and the solutions not in technology, tools, or devices alone. We have to philosophically evolve our thinking. What we'd like to share is an approach to thinking about our time, the 168 hours of our week, as a measured, thoughtful investment, something that's often lost in the overwhelming demands of our lives. We'll share some of the reasons and research on the pressures of time, our philosophy for thinking about time differently, and some interactive, valuable tools for measuring that investment. We're looking forward to hearing your thoughts and how you'll improve the return on your investment.